Welcome back, everyone! This is Juranitis, bringing you Minecraft Invasion. Today, we're starting on episode 22? I think it's 22. And today, well, you might notice from the days that it's been a couple of days in the game since I last recorded. Really? You wait until now to start raining? In between episodes, I decided to let some things run and see just how things worked out. Basically, was my power supply during the day enough to hold me up overnight? And the simple answer is that it's not even midnight and I'm dead out of power. So while I was waiting to see how that worked, I decided to work on my base just a little bit. And by just a little bit, I mean a whole Ooh! Hello. There's a yellow spot. You two torches are right next to each other. Come here. Alright, so, I went ahead and put an output on my... Ooh. No, okay, 0. I have 75 ender pearls from letting this run for several days as these pearls have been growing. It's been harvesting them for me, and I've been planting the seeds myself because I locked it out so this doesn't have them showing there, so that'll be just fine. So I got ender pearls coming in. 75, that's a pretty nice number, but, you know, we'll want more than that eventually. But, so while I was waiting for all that stuff to work, I went ahead and started fixing up my basement a little bit. As you can see, the area that I made for my farm up top, I went ahead and extended the wall of obsidian around, and then dug out through the bottom right here. Why is there water coming? I missed a spot. I always miss a spot. I can never not miss a spot. And I almost fell down my mining hole. Hello! Hello! Anyway, it's way down there. So, I opened up this large space because I'm going to need, well... Honestly, the space I opened up isn't going to be enough for what I have planned and for what I have to do. So, yeah. I've been thinking about how to fix my power situation, and I think I've got a really good idea. So these oil generators, these are all well and good, and I'm even running them on the second tier of power, which is also well and good. That's 200 RF per tick for a total of 800 RF per tick for 4 of the oil generators. Now, I can extend and make more oil generators, but, you know, 800 RF per tick and then continuously, you know, making more oil generators. And I got to thinking about it, you know, that's not really what I want to do. So, I was thinking about what this pack seems to be centered on. A lot of these survival packs, where they, you know, have quests and whatnot, they are based on one mod, and then everything builds out from that. So when I got to thinking about it, I said, you know, immersive engineering is the mod that they center around it. Because you need the coke oven, you need the blast furnace for your steel, you can't get plates without the metal press. That is all based around immersive engineering. So, because it's based around immersive engineering, I'm going to use immersive engineering to make my power generation. Now, keep in mind, I have never used immersive engineering power generation. I've never done this before. So we're going to... I understand the concept, but we're going to go ahead and piece together a immersive engineering power system here just to see what we can do. So, of course, since we want to go for the absolute highest of the power generation things available from immersive engineering, we are going to be using the diesel generator. The diesel generator is going to generate 4,000 RF per tick when it is active. But to do that, we're going to have to go ahead and get ourselves some diesel fuel, I believe. Here we are. Biodiesel. So biodiesel is made in a refinery with plant oil and ethanol. Plant oil is made with an industrial squeezer. The industrial squeezer can squeeze seeds, pumpkin seeds, melon seeds, or industrial hemp seeds. Now, the industrial hemp seeds give us 120 millibuckets per seed of plant oil, as opposed to the others only giving us 80. So we want to use industrial hemp seeds for the squeezer. So the other thing we're going to need, ethanol. And ethanol is made in a industrial fermenter. An industrial fermenter can use sugarcane, melons, apples, potatoes, or corn from simple corn, okay? And since corn is used in real life to make ethanol, the corn, 80, 80, 80, 80, 120, the corn is going to make us more of the ethanol. So we want to get basically industrial hemp and corn growing, and we also want to then build all these things, the refinery, and then the industrial fermenter, and then the industrial squeezer. So since the crops will take the longest to grow, I want to go ahead and get started with the crops first. So I think I'll be able to go ahead and do this with just another farming station. So let's just go ahead and see if we can't make ourselves a new farming station. So that should be fine as well. So we should be able to now be able to make the farming station. Well, after I make some pulsating crystals. Now I should be able to make the farming station. Excellent. Alright, so I need to clear out a area that's going to be for the farming station. There's not enough room upstairs to put a whole nother farming station, so I'm going to have to build this downstairs. Even if I keep it on the smallest area, there's just not enough room here. So let's go downstairs. We're going to build the farming station in the corner right here, and then we'll go from there. So give me a second to fill this out and get it started. And with a bucket of water under there, I should be able to close this up. Give this thing the hoe, and now I'm going to have to do something about items and power. Power shouldn't be too big a deal. I'm going to grab an item conduit and a power conduit, and I should be able to run the rest with HV wire, at least for now. So let me grab the HV stuff. And this should then complete this connection. Excellent. And it kept the wire up in the ceiling where it's not a problem. Awesome. Love it. Okay, cool. So we're going to need some seeds. We should have both the corn seeds and the hemp seeds, if I'm remembering correctly, because I'm fairly certain that I was growing them earlier on. There's the corn kernels? Kernels? Supposed to be kernels? I don't know. And there's the industrial hemp seeds. Excellent. So let's put these over here. Let them go to starting up. Let's see. We're going to do... Oh, right, because this requires power. Well, we're going to have to hope that this works good enough during the day, and that should be fine. Lock those two, and put the corn kernels in here, and lock those two as well. That's it. Okay. Lock is supposed to be lock, not whatever. It's fine. And I placed this one wrong? How did I do that one wrong? Oh, I am off by one. You know what? It's okay. I think we'll survive that. Alright, cool. So I do need to worry about light in this area. So let's go ahead and put these here. And then one of these will be right there. And because I can do this, that no longer has to worry about gravity. Excellent. Alright, so we needed more hemp seeds, but that's fine. I'll get more as... Sure, why not? And let's go ahead and put this on this side as well. Sweet. Alright, now that gets that going. We can put all this stuff away. Alright, cool. So now that that stuff is growing, we're going to have the item conduits come off from over there to drawers that are going to be right here. And then we should be able to put the industrial squeezer and the industrial fermenter. Those should both go right here and here. And then we can go ahead and put the refinery right here. And then hopefully we'll be able to put the diesel generator over here somewhere. That's the plan anyway. Now, there's one problem that we're going to have with this. And that problem is that the engineer's manual that you get from Immersive Engineering, if I open this book and keep it open long enough, my client will crash. It just will. There's just no way. It just crashes. I can't do anything about it. It's just the way it's going to work. So I need to open this, find what I need, get the stuff figured out as to what it is that I need, and close it before my client crashes. I don't know why it does this. It's done this for a whole bunch of versions. I did some looking up on it, and it said to update Java, and I updated Java, but that didn't fix it either. So I just have to be really quick about this and look at the squeezer. The squeezer is going to need 6 steel scaffolding, 2 fluid pipes. All right, so I'm going to slowly but surely grab what I need here, and we'll see if we can put this together real quick. It said I was going to need 6 steel scaffolding, which, well, that was easy. Okay, how about fluid pipes? I'm not sure about fluid pipes. I don't know. Is that? Oh, wow. I would have never guessed that that was a pipe. Okay, good to know. Iron plates, I made some extra of those, so that should be fine. Sweet. Alright. I also need redstone engineering block, light engineering block, and wooden barrels. Alright, redstone engineering block. Simple. Light engineering block needs iron mechanical components. Those are actually also simple. I'll make extra of those because I know I'm going to need extras. And I can't do anything because my output is full. What does it take to make the... You know what? Conduit speed upgrades. Item conduit speed upgrades require a bunch of electrical steel, iron, piston, and redstone torches. I can probably do that. How much of this stuff do I just have on hand? Oh, look at that. I can make 8 of them without even thinking twice. Sweet. Okay, now I just got to figure out how to get into the back of this thing and put these in. We're making the engineering blocks. Light engineering blocks. Should be able to make those. Wooden barrels, of which we're going to need 4. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Can't ask for that better. We're also going to need the piston. Are we out of pistons, really? Well, at least I only needed 1. Alright, so what else am I going to need? 3 steel fence. And look at that, I have just enough to make that as well. Okay, so now I got to figure out how to put this thing together. And, wow, those crops are kind of taking a while there. I have to see about that. Alright, so let's see. How does this thing get put together? And this is the tricky part because I need to look at this diagram without it crashing my game. So, pause this. Okay. Open it back up. Alright. I think I saw that right. We should have the steel scaffolding with the light engineering block in the corner. So, let's see. We want to space this just a little bit. So we're going to put this scaffolding in the corner with steel around this, and this. And then I believe we had the fluid pipe here and here. At least I think that's what it looked like. Let's take a look again. Yes, that's what it looked like. Okay, redstone engineering block in the front with the light engineering block on top of it. Excellent. And the 4 wooden barrels. No, the redstone engineering block was in the front here. Right? Yes. And the 4 wooden barrels in the back corner back here. Okay. And then piston facing down. Right. Not there. Piston right here, and the fencing around it like so. Alright, now I just need my engineer's hammer. Alright, so I should be able to rotate this around, facing down. And then right-click something around. Aha! Look, it worked! I did it! It's a good thing. Cool. Oh, look at that! I even faced it right. Sweet. Because blue is input and orange is output. So, wait a minute. This thing has an output? What is an output? I have no idea. Where does the power go in, though? That's a good question. Right there. There's the spot for power. Excellent. And because I have this right here, I can just run power straight down to it, which is so cool. All right, awesome. So, have we gotten anything growing yet? Have we? We have not. And our power situation is, it must be nighttime. Yep, I see stars up there, so yeah, it's nighttime. We're going to have to, yeah, something else is going to have to be done. I should have put this right up against the wall. If I had known how this was going to form, I would have put it right against the wall. Well, I've got space. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, so until the crops grow, I really can't even... Ooh. Why is that... Why was that laying here? I don't know. No, wait, I don't squeeze the corn. I squeeze the hemp seeds. Oh, dear. Oh, great. Radar's up difficulty 12. Wonderful. It's actually just fine. I'm really not worried about it. Let's see. My laser turret up there has got everything covered. So, yeah, not a problem. All right, cool. So we got the first machine made. We can go ahead and feed power into it, although I don't have it. Oh, by the way, in case you guys are wondering, he's right here. Yeah, his piece of fence is there, but no, he's still here. I didn't let anything happen to Overbringer. He's fine. Okay, so, what was I saying? What was I doing? What was I talking about? Okay, I have no idea. I really have no idea. I don't know why that corn was on the ground. It looks like this piece right here harvested, but why was there corn on the ground? That didn't make much sense. There's corn on the ground. Oh, no, it did harvest. So but why was it in the ground? I don't know. That was weird. We're going to... I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. All right, so after the squeezer, we need the fermenter to go along with. So we should be able to switch over to the fermenter. And we're going to need... Oh, look. I need 6 more steel scaffolding. What do you know? Iron sheet metal. Excellent. And just 4 of those. Excellent. So now we just got to put this together. Okay. I'm going to assume that this is basically the exact same thing, except... Yeah, it should be about the same. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and put down... If this is wrong, I'm going to laugh my butt off. It's going to be hilarious. All right, so leaving 1 space in between, we're going to put the light engineering blocks here and here. Break this torch. Break the... And don't put it right back where it just came from, doofus. So we should be able to do that, and that, with the 2 fluid pipes in the center. And then we should be able to put the engineering block there. Then I'll bet it's the 4 cauldrons here, here, and here. And then the sheet metal over top of those. And I'll bet that's right. If it's not right, I'm going to be, upset, but... I guessed it right. I am the greatest. Okay, cool. So now we have those both run. Let me go ahead and run power to both of these. That way when we hit day cycle, we'll at least get some power into those. Alright, we're getting power on this one. And we're getting power on this one. Nice. We must still be very low on power, though. Because, no, it's daytime. Oh. Are we low on power even in the daytime? How? Why isn't this... Whoops, ran out of seeds. Well, that could be an issue. Well, I mean, I'm getting rid of it anyway, but that's going to be touchy. We're going to have to see about that. Why am I not gaining power during the day? Am I really burning through this stuff that much? I mean, this thing isn't even using power. I never actually hooked it up so items could go anywhere. Okay, we're going to have to... Yeah, we're going to have to do something about this for now. Okay, that's turning that off. I don't technically have to turn this one off because it can't be using power anyway. But with those 2 off, we should see a power gain. Okay, good. With those 2 off, we're gaining power, which we kind of have to do at this point. So, excellent. That's wonderful. So now, we should have these, should be filling up. Okay, they're both full. Excellent. Good. All right, so now we need to make the refinery. The refinery, from what I understand, is a much larger block. So let's take a look real quick. Yeah, the refinery is much bigger. So let's see. The refinery is going to require 8 steel scaffolding, 5 fluid pipes. Alright, redstone engineering block, light engineering block, and heavy engineering block. Which I have 1 redstone engineering block left over from when I made the press long ago. We're gonna need more of these. Which we're gonna need at least 4 of these for the engineering blocks. So there's the light engineering blocks and then the heavy engineering... What? Oh, steel mechanical components. My mistake. Apologies. And we're going to need electrum. Interesting. Steel ingots and It's saying we don't have any steel ingots. That cannot possibly be right. Oh, it's saying that because they were right there. Duh, never mind. It's fine. Alright. Gonna need 2 more pistons. And... electrum. Which I should just be able to make with silver and gold over there. Sweet. So that should get me this. Excellent. Alright, what else do I need? 16 iron sheet metals. Alright, I can do that. I probably need to make some more plates. No, not yet. This is actually not taking as much as I thought it would. Although setting this machine up might be a lot more complicated than I was thinking it would be. It should be fine, though. Let's see. What does it look like when it's done? Okay, we're going to have... This is going to be difficult. Oh, dear. Pause that. Alright, so we're going to have a line of these down the center. So we should be able to... We're going to line this up straight over here. Alright, so that should be fine for the 5 across the center. And then after that, we're going to have steel scaffolding, light and heavy on either side here. So 1, 2, 3, that, and that, with steel scaffolding along with this. That should be fine for that level. Well, there goes my first game crash. So, yeah, still happens. And, actually, we still have stuff on the ground over here. You know, I think I might have an idea about this. I think that these are 3 tall plants, and the farming station is only used to there being 2 tall plants in it. So it's harvesting, but it's also dropping stuff when it's not supposed to. That's going to be a small problem. We're going to have to see if we can't do something about that. Okay, so let's see. I just looked it up, and the heavy engineering block goes in the spot that you would call, quote-unquote, the front. The front being where your output is going to wind up being. So we're going to put the heavy engineering block in the front and the light engineering block in the back. And I should probably move this entire thing over by 1. And you know what? I'm actually probably just going to go ahead and move this over by 1. There we go. That kind of centers it up. It should be nicer, quote-unquote. Alright, so let's see if we can't build the rest of this without crashing again. I doubt it, but let's find out. Heavy machinery, refinery, pause, second level. Alright, I can do that. We're going to put the heavy engineering block on top of the heavy engineering block, and the light on top of the light. We have the redstone engineering block. I believe it was in the front corner right here. Yes, it was. And then we should be able to just put the 16 sheet metals here, 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 and here. And is that actually it? I think that might actually be it. Let's see. Can we... Yes, that was it! Haha! Nice! Alright, cool. So that should also work. Very cool. Where's the... Oh, the inputs... Oh, that's actually not that bad. That's not bad for inputs. I can work with that. Yep, there's stuff on the ground again. We're going to have to do something about that. Actually, I'm going to... Not sure. Where does power go in on this thing? Do we... Yes, power goes in back there. We can do that real quick. Go ahead and get power feeding into this. Excellent. Oh, is that... Okay, that's my miner's hole to the center of the earth, so I got to make sure I don't block that, but that's fine. Actually, we should be able to go ahead and put the corn in here. Yes? Are we making? Oh yeah, look at that. Very nice. Sweet. Okay, so I'm going to have to do something about the outputs for this and the inputs for over here. Let me go ahead and... I need something that's going to pick up the corn and stuff that hits the ground. What am I going to do about that? Oh, I know. What's the name of that thing? The thing. Oh, gosh. Is it the... Yes, the ranged collector. That's what I want. Oh, cool. And all I need is an iron casing to make it? And all I need is stone slabs to make it? There's the casing. Wow, that was actually way easier than I expected it was going to be. Okay, so now we're going to need some drawers to sort these into. Okay, so now we've got this, and why is that... That shouldn't be on. Why am I seeing... Oh, well, no, I know that one can't be. Okay, so it's a visual thing. Never mind, doesn't matter. All right, cool. So I should be able to put this... These are going to be 3 high, so I'm going to put this here. Okay, whitelist items. Okay, how do I whitelist items? Do I just put the items that I want whitelisted in that... Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. Or that's fine. Whatever. So if I put this here and this here, it's going to pick those up, right? Sure, let's go with that. Why not? Okay, so this thing should be extract on this side, always active. That way it'll pull the seeds out and put the seeds back here. And yeah, that should work. That actually should work rather nicely. Sweet. All right, cool. So I went ahead and made basic drawers here. Inputs there and there. So I'm going to want... I want the double drawer for the stuff that I don't care about keeping, and the single drawers for the stuff that I want to build up extra of. So let's put... Alright, so we're going to put these here just so I can see them better. And we should be able to put that and that. And then we're going to put... This is going to go over here. And I'll show you why that is going to be in just a second. But that should take care of that. Now we should be able to go ahead and run some item conduits. I really got to... Yeah. There we go. So now we should be able to run the item conduits over here. Right, and that should be good to go there. Oh, it just worked. Nice, we got to see that work. Excellent. All right, so in here we should have... So we don't really care about keeping any corn kernels, but it should be extracting those automatically over to here. So this should be full, and it's not. Oh, because this needs to be set to insert. Oh, this needs to be set to in and out, and extract always active. So yeah, there we go. So the corn kernels are going in there, and that should be fine. Any extra corn kernels can go in here, and then after that, it can go ahead and void them, because we don't want that backstuffing, and that should be fine. Because it looks like it's actually breaking these completely, and it's going to have the kernels in order to go ahead and replace them down there. So that should be fine. Oh, right. So we're going to have normal corn cobs here, and that should be fine. And we're going to need to get this industrial hemp grown so that I can populate these drawers. Unless I have... Okay, I do have some industrial hemp, but I don't have any seeds in order to go ahead and put that there. So let's go ahead and get some bone meal. I have 1 bone meal. No, I have 61 bone blocks. That'll be fine. That was more bone meal than I expected. Yeah, here. Take this. That should be fine as well. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to bone meal all of these up to go ahead and jumpstart this thing. Yeah, there we go. That works. Cool. So now we should be able to go ahead and put... Because I really don't care about the actual industrial hemp. So we're going to put that there, and we're going to put the hemp seeds here. And that should... Why isn't this working? Oh, because I didn't put any of these on insert. Insert there. Insert there. Insert there. And you're just disabled. That's fine. Cool. Let me grab my keys, and I'm going to need a couple upgrades. Void upgrades, that is. Alright, so void upgrade goes there. I don't really want to void the other stuff, and that should be fine. We're going to put that there, and there, and there. Lock that, and that. Excellent. Very good. So now we should be pretty good to go, I think. Let's see. How's this looking? Okay, it's refilling the industrial hemp seeds over here, so that's actually just fine. Oh, that's right. I can put bone meal in here, and it's going to make it grow faster, I think. I think it's making it grow faster. You know what? I've got all the bone meal in the world. Let's give it a try. Sweet. All right, so that should be good to go on that one. Now, we have an input here and an input here. This one is going to get the corn. Question mark? Corn? Am I going to have to actually... I think I am. I think I'm going to have to filter these. Let's see. Because if I just put this, because I have more corn on extract always active, and put this Because I know, no, the corn does go here. The seeds go over here. So if I put this on insert, is this going to put the corn in here? Yes, it is. Okay. All right, so I should be able to go ahead and put this filter over here. And all I really have to do is put this to blacklist. And this should be blacklist the seeds. Oh no, because if I blacklist the seeds, then it's still going to put them over there. I am going to need 2 filters. Dadgummit, that's annoying. Okay, so whitelist the seeds over here, blacklist the seeds over there, and we should be able to put this on extract always active, and then we should be able to take these back out of here and put them back over here, and they will immediately get extracted over to here. I need my chest mover, and we're going to move my bone meal crate from there ever so slowly. Oh my god. To here. To here. To here. To... That is not where I wanted that. To there. Nice. And we should be able to go ahead and set this to extract on green always active, and that should refill the bone meal down here. Excellent. Doing exactly like it's supposed to do. The other thing we need is diamond hose. I'm going to make a bunch of diamond hose and populate this chest, and that should keep the station full of diamond hose. Okay, cool. So we have 5,200 ethanol and 9,200 plant oil. So it looks like we're making more plant oil than ethanol, because I guess the corn is just being really unhappy. I'll have to see about that. I mean, as long as we make enough of it over time, it's going to be fine, but it looks like the corn's going to be growing too slow. And... okay, so what did I just get from that? Did I actually just... It's very hard to see what I got from that. We may have to do something about it. This is going to have to grow faster. Or, well, maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. Maybe my backlog will be fine and I won't have to worry about it. So I need to go ahead and get fluid pipes and get the fluid pipes sending the other liquids over to the refinery to go ahead and refine it into biodiesel. So let's go ahead and get some conduit. I should have enough pressurized. And we'll grab both just in case. And I want to go ahead and make myself a drum as well. And you know what? We're just going to go ahead and upgrade the drum as well, just because. Sweet. Okay, so now, in theory, we should be able to pipe fluid out of here. And... set this to insert, this to extract always active, and we should see that going in here. Excellent, we have ethanol, very good. And now we should be able to do the same over here. Alright, so now we should hopefully, yes, we're making biodiesel. Awesome! We need ethanol, much more than we need the hemp. But that's fine, we're making biodiesel, sweet. Okay, so now if I put the drum right in front of this, will it actually output to it? It does. Nice. Okay, so yeah, I am now making biodiesel. Excellent. Awesome. Okay, so now I need to build the diesel generator, which is going to be a whole nother side of problem. And I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to fix this, because this is not working the way I thought it was going to. The corn is very slow, and the hemp... well, I mean, to be honest, the hemp is ahead, but not by a whole lot. Well, 10 buckets. I've got 10 buckets more plant oil than I do. I could swap this over for something else, but I'm not sure how much else is going to grow that well. Alright, just for fun, let's see if we can look up the diesel generator. Alright, let's see if we can't make this real quick. I don't know if I'm going to actually turn this on this episode, but let's see if we can get it just constructed. And then I'm going to have to figure out over time if this is going to work. I want to make the diesel power faster. And the corn is going to hold me back. I got to figure that out. But let's see if we can't at least put the diesel generator together this episode. So we're going to need 6 steel scaffolding, 5 fluid pipes. This sounds familiar. And we're going to need 13 heavy engineering block and 1 redstone engineering block. 13 heavy. Wow, that's gonna be painful. But yeah, another redstone engineering block, or a set of in this case. Oh yeah, I love how much faster those go back in. 13 heavies. This is gonna be something special. Okay, so 26 pistons. Okay, so that's 26 pistons. We're gonna need 20. No. We're gonna need more electrum because this makes 2 each, and we need 13 total. So that means I'm going to need 6 recipes of this for 12. So 7 recipes makes 14 because we don't have any extras. So 7 recipes of this, which means I'm going to need 14 steel mechanical components. And that should make... Okay, it still thinks I'm out of steel. That's fine. Put that stuff away. It's fine. And that should be enough. And that's probably us out of electrum. No. That's probably us out of electrum. Okay, there we go. Out of electrum. Good. I mean, not good, but... Alright, there we go. 13 heavy engineering blocks. 4 generator blocks and 9 radiator blocks. Okay, let's just go for the radiator first. Okay, and it's... How many did I say? 9? 9 radiator blocks at 2 apiece, so I need 5 buckets of water. There we go, 9 radiator blocks. Put the rest of that stuff away. Thank God I actually have another 74 steel ingots, so I should be fine. I'm sorry, 118 steel ingots. I'm very glad I've been making this stuff by the droves this entire time. So that means that all I need now is 4 generator blocks. There we go, generator blocks. What does that require? Electrum, steel, kinetic dynamos, copper coil blocks, LV wire coils, copper coil. Okay, this is going to take a second, but hang on, let me see what I'm going to actually need here. So I need 4 of these, did I say? So 4 kinetic dynamos, 4 copper coils, so that's 32 LV wire coils. And there's 32 of these, so if I did my math right, then I should be able to do this, and that'll make me 32 of these. So then the uses for this makes me 4 of these. Then the uses for this... Oh, there's more uses for this than I counted on. Is... kinetic... No. Crap, what was I trying to make? Oh, I was trying to make kinetic dynamos. Ha! I knew that. And then the usage for the kinetic dynamos gets me the... Oh! I get 2 of these each. So I actually only needed to make the... That's just... great. It's fine. It's fine. I pay attention. I know what I'm doing. So that should be... Yes, everything is now checked off. And now I got to make this diesel generator over here without crashing my client. This ought to be fun. Yeah, I think I'm going to build it this direction. Yeah, I'll face it this direction. That way, if I want to, I can build a second one over here and have the fluid pipes coming out from here to each of them. So I should be able to hopefully put this here and here. And then I believe it was a row down the center here. Why does that look funny? No idea. Not worried about it. So I believe it was a generator block here. With scaffoldings on the sides and radiator blocks on the other end. So I should be able to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then radiator blocks over here. That looks right, I think. Right, second level generator blocks again. That will go over there, there, and there. Excellent. Then redstone engineering block is going to go here with the heavy engineering blocks surrounding it. And then the radiator blocks coming up again. And I'll bet the radiator blocks go up a 3rd level, just because I say so. But first, that's fine. That looks good. Okay, yep, radiator blocks go there, and... No, wait a minute. Yes, okay, form a plus pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with that. And is that it? I think that's it. Oh, there we go. Huzzah! Very nice. Okay, so where's my things? Okay, that's gonna be power output. It has to be, right? I think that's gonna be power output up here. And yep, liquid in right there. And then a redstone switch here to be able to turn it on and off. Right? Okay, so we're up to 20 buckets of that, so that should be fine. Let's get a little bit of fluid conduit and a lever. Which actually, let's just go ahead and get 4 levers. I don't think I'll ever want to turn off those, but I think we'll be fine. And we should be able to just go ahead and get conduit here. I should probably make some more pressurized fluid conduit. Do I have the stuff to make it? I don't quite have enough. Let me make some of this just a second. Alright, so I should be able to go like this and this. Change this to input. Input. Change this to extract. Always active. And that should... Does this thing have a thing to show me what's going on inside it? No. I don't see its internal tank. Well, my drum's empty, so my fluid all went somewhere. In theory, I put this on here and nothing happens. Is it over here? No. Okay, what's going on? Maybe I need to have the energy outputting over here? I'm not sure. If for some reason I ever want to turn these machines off, though, I'm putting levers on them as well. I should never actually want to turn them off, but that should be fine. And yep, we are actually backlogging on plant oil already, so that's fine. If I backlog enough on plant oil, I'll probably just make the corn, I don't know, do something else. I gotta figure this out. Yeah, the corn is definitely my my holding back point. But we've got this piece together. I don't know why we can't seem to get the diesel generator running. But maybe I'm doing something wrong. We've got an input there and an input here. I don't think it really matters which one's going where. I really would have thought that I could have seen, you know, some sort of GUI to show me how much fluid this thing has in it, but apparently not. That's fine. But do I need to put water in it for the radiator? I don't know. I need to figure out what I'm doing wrong here, obviously. And I need to figure out some way to either get the corn growing or switch to something else that's not corn, or I'm not sure. I got to figure out what I'm going to do about that. But I think that's good enough for this episode. We basically have this to the point where it's going to function. I'm going to have to redo my entire power system because I no longer am going to be using any of this stuff here. So I can break down all of this stuff because I just don't care about it anymore. And I need to do something about all this wiring that's going everywhere. I should be able to go ahead and make some energy conduits and run the conduits through and around over here because I should have, if I don't have a bunch of, yeah, I've got a bunch of energetic alloy, so I can go ahead and make tons and tons of energy conduits. Yeah, that's, yeah, there's a stack. Yeah, I just made 2 stacks of enhanced energy conduits, so while I'm waiting for my corn and stuff to grow, I'm going to see if I can't actually fix my power situation. And now that I have enough ender pearls, by the way, I am up to... Holy crap! 162? 162? What? How? How? I reiterate, how? Nice. Okay. So my ender pearl farm is doing a lot better than I thought it would. I love it. Okay, yeah, so we're just going to call this an episode here. I need to think about this now because Yeah, there's some fun that's going to be had. Next episode, I'm not sure. I need to figure out my corn. I need to get my diesel generators running, and that should be fine. Let me figure out how I want to make this work, and we will see you next time. So until then, this is Jeronitis signing off on episode 22 of my Invasion playthrough. Thumbs up. Always appreciate a good thumbs up. Do it. You know you want to. And of course, help spread the gaming.